I'm a pet health veterinarian, a mom, and a dog owner. And this topic is particularly close to my heart because Echinococcus tapeworms, which are a zoonotic disease, meaning that those tapeworms can be transmitted from our pet dogs to us, was actually found on my property right outside of Kansas City, Missouri. And this is a particularly scary disease because if we get infected as people, it can be deadly. There are a variety of different types of intestinal worms, Jerry, and simple behaviors that dogs do every day, like drinking from a puddle or a pond at the local dog park, eating rodents, or in the case of Echinococcus, simply eating grass or dirt from a dog's own backyard could put them at risk for exposure. Yeah, it depends on the type of intestinal worm that we're talking about, but specifically with Echinococcus, until recently, we really didn't have great data. And with ongoing research, we are now learning that Echinococcus tapeworms are being diagnosed more and more in our pet dogs and actually spreading to new parts of the United States that we had never seen them in before. Well, there's a couple of different ways that Echinococcus tapeworms can be spread from dogs to people. So the most common way is, as veterinarians, what we call fecal oral. It's exactly what it sounds. And let me give you a scenario here. So if I take my dog outside and he decides to roll in something really stinky, and that something stinky happens to be poop from a fox or a coyote or even another dog that has these tapeworm eggs. He gets those eggs on his hair coat. My son goes to pet our dog, and then the next thing he's doing is eating a snack, and he could easily transmit those eggs to his mouth and become infected. Yeah, when people get infected with Echinococcus tapeworms, it is actually quite serious. Those tapeworms will form cysts, typically within the lungs, the liver, or even the brain, and it can be potentially deadly if not treated. Three really important things to know. The first is wash your hands thoroughly. The second is don't let your dogs eat rodents like mice or rats. And then the most important is to make sure your dog is on a monthly parasite control product that deworms for Echinococcus tapeworms. I give our family dog Interceptor Plus, and Interceptor Plus with the active ingredient praziquantel will deworm for 4 different species of tapeworms, including Echinococcus. And it also is a heartworm preventative with the active ingredient milbemycin oxime. That also helps to deworm for hookworms, roundworms, and whipworms as well. Prescription products, so do make sure you talk to your vet. You can go to interceptorplus.com.